I'm Caroline Labor, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Now, today I want to talk to you about how your mind really works. And if you follow any successful people online or anywhere else, you'll often hear them say that mindset is, at least 90% of what it takes to be successful. And so to be able to follow this advice, this assumes that you know how to work on your mindset. And I think if we take a step back from that, then what you really want to start with is an understanding of how your mind works so that you can then effectively work on your mindset. And so the first thing I want to call out is that your mind is not your brain. So if when you hear the word the mind, you think about an image of the brain, I want you to kind of wipe that out. So stop doing that. And I'm going to give you an image to replace that with shortly, because our minds do think in pictures. So it's hard for me to say, don't think about a brain and not give you something else to think about. So your mind is not your brain, and your mind is also not just your thoughts. So it's not just about your thinking capability. Your mind is like your entire operating system. So it's everything about your thoughts, your feelings, it's your actions, it's your habits, it's everything about how you operate. And so the key elements of the mind that I want to explain today are your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and then you've also got the body, so like your physical being, which is like an agent of the mind or the instrument of the mind. And this is sort of the part of you that physically carries out instructions provided by the conscious or subconscious mind. And so the image that I want to give you, so going forward, when you think about the mind, what I want you to picture is what I'm about to put up on the screen, which is an iceberg. So I'm sure you've, heard about the sort of wonderful phenomenon of icebergs. Well, I guess not so wonderful when they cause a lot of damage, but, this whole idea that what you see on the top is actually misleading in comparison to the size of sort of the beast that lives underneath. And as you can see from this image on the screen, you've kind of got this, beautiful, like pristine, nice formation of ice on the top, and underneath is this absolutely massive formation that is kind of, doing its own thing, and it's disproportionate. So what's underneath is hidden, you can't see it, but it is so much bigger than what's on the surface. And so this is exactly how your mind works. And so we're going to focus on the two key elements. So the top part of the iceberg being your conscious mind. So your conscious mind is where you have all of your dreams and desires. So these are the things that you want. This is your goal setting ability. This is your ability to really challenge things, to have determination, your willpower. This is sort of like your driving engine for the things that you want. So, your ability to make decisions and to filter things. So that all resides in your conscious mind. Now, by comparison, your subconscious mind, which is the bottom of the iceberg, and you can see how much bigger it is, your subconscious mind is actually where that secret force lives. So if you watched any of my earlier videos, I talked about this secret force called a paradigm, which is what really controls your actions and therefore, whether you're going to achieve the results that you want. And that paradigm, that secret force, actually lives in the subconscious mind. And just like the iceberg, you can't see it because it's beneath the surface. And so I want you to get this image into your head, because what you can really see from this visually is that the size of the bottom of the iceberg is really going to direct where the top of the iceberg is going to move. And so what this means in terms of your mind is that your subconscious mind is where you house things like your self-image. So what you really think about yourself, your sense of self-worth and whether you're worthy of success. It includes things like your body image. So for people who struggle to lose weight, if you hold a really poor body image in your subconscious mind, then it is going to be really, really hard to apply those weight loss programs, even with all of your, might and determination coming from your conscious mind. So equally, your subconscious mind holds a belief of whether you're a productive person or a lazy person. And then, the big one is for people who are trying to make money or make more money, is that your subconscious mind controls whether you believe that you deserve to be wealthy, and in fact, whether you even have the ability to achieve your goals and make money. And so where a lot of people go wrong is they put all their effort into trying to direct the conscious mind. So, they'll buy the next course and they'll say, I just need a better strategy. And so they'll put all of their effort there. But actually what's happening is that those actions keep getting corrected by the beliefs that you hold in the subconscious mind. And so you feel like you're, taking 2 steps forward with your own sheer will and determination, but then you get dragged backwards. It's sort of like a plane on autopilot. So where you're going to end up depends on what final destination you've programmed into that plane's computer system. And no matter how much you try to sort of deviate off course and try to achieve some other goal, it is going to keep correcting and bringing you back to the path that's been programmed. And that path is your paradigm, and it's your true beliefs about yourself and your self-worth and what you believe you're capable of achieving. And so really the answer to being able to achieve your goals is to reprogram your subconscious mind in such a way so that it starts to align with the things that you want. So your subconscious mind needs to align with what's sitting in your conscious mind. And, if you're not sure how to do that, then a good starting point is to actually spend some time reflecting on what you think resides in your subconscious mind today. And actually the very best way to do that is to look at your current results. So if you've been aiming, for something, say you wanted to make, $5,000 in your business and you've not been hitting that number, then look at what you have been hitting. And that is more of an indication of what is programmed in your subconscious mind. And so the first part of this exercise is to just spend some time reflecting on that and understanding the power that your subconscious mind has and how it has continually been pulling you back to get those same results over and over again, despite your efforts in setting new strategies, setting new goals, and trying to apply those. And so have a go at that and let me know how that goes for you. If you do want some personal one-on-one help, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help you. And we can work through and see how that applies to your individual circumstances. But really for now, step 1 is just to reflect on it and to try and understand this phenomenon of the subconscious mind in the form of the iceberg and to see how that's applying to your current situation. So thank you for watching. I'm Caroline Labor and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.